A year ago, fans of John and Kate Plus 8 were waiting for a new season to begin. But instead of happy family outings, what viewers got instead was a year of drama, divorce, and scandal. Well, now Kate Gosselin is out with a new book called I Just Want You to Know. We recently sat down for an exclusive interview, and I began by asking why she decided to write a book now after the year that she's had.
This idea actually came to me while I was driving one day, just a couple months ago. Through everything that we've been through, everything that, I've had conversations with my kids, I feel a lot of times I never wanted to have, obviously. And I just wanted them really to know how much I love them, how much everything I do is for them. And it's not just a coin phrase, it's not just what I tell people, it's not a cop-out, it's truly what is in my heart. And I wanted to write it down so that they had it, advice for now, advice for the future, and for always, kind of like a legacy.
You look so emotional even as you talk about it.
I'm really tired and I really miss them, honestly. But it was the most fun book out of all of the ones I've written. I told the publisher when I sent the letters to them they were to remain untouched and unedited.
You really get to see in those letters the impact that your breakup with John had on the kids. To Hannah, you write, over the last few years our family has changed. This has caused pain and doubt in you. It has shaken you, and it has shaken each of us. And to Aiden, you write, I do not possess the skills to father you, but I will do everything I can to show you the way. How are the kids doing?
They are, you'll just hear it again and again from me, they're the 8 most fabulous kids on the planet. They're strong, they're loving. I don't see anything negative they've taken from this. I see, if anything, I see the kids and I becoming so much closer, and they're more open to me.
Do they understand the divorce?
They do now. They've lived it for just about a year, and they don't like it. I don't think any child likes it. They still, say things like, oh, I wish Mommy and Daddy could be together, and those sort of things, but they still have their same innocent love for each of us, and I appreciate that.
You currently have primary custody of the kids, but John has sued for primary custody because he says that you're an absentee mom, that you're more interested in fame than you are raising the children. What's your reaction to that?
My reaction to that is I'm a working mom, and cameras are on me, so people catch me traveling and working. I've got to work harder now than ever because I am a single mom. And in my heart, I'm always in my kitchen baking and cooking for my kids, and I'll always be there. The struggle to be here, to be anywhere, the emotion that you see is because I would rather be at home with them.
But you feel you have to do this?
I have to work. I have to provide for them, and it's a struggle that every working mom, especially single moms, go through. And I'm really feeling it now, and it's really hard.
Well, he brings up in particular Dancing with the Stars. This is what you're doing now. That's out in California. The kids are back in Pennsylvania. How do you balance it all?
I travel back and forth. I'm on the first flight as soon as the show lets me out. I'm on a plane, and that's my night of sleep. And I get home and I dance, and I'm done by the time they're home from school, and I spend the rest of the week with them. And it's difficult. I mean, if I had 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with 8 kids, it wouldn't be enough time in my book. So to minus out the working days is really hard, but I make the most of every minute I do have with them, and I have a lot of conversations with them. They know that I have to work. They know that I have to go. They don't like it, but when I'm home, we make those little spots of time really big in our memories.
Let's talk a little bit about Dancing with the Stars. It's been 4 weeks and you're still on the show. Did you think you would last?
No.
You didn't?
It's just starting to hit me now that I'm really there, that this is week after week. It's truly one of the hardest things I have ever done.
And you've said from the beginning, you're not a dancer.
No. I mean, I've never taken a dance step in my life. This is like talking Chinese to me. So the fact that I'm out there and just watching that freaks me out. It's been a great opportunity. I've learned a lot about myself. I feel like I'm a strong person, but this is like, wow.
Well, the judges have been very tough on you, and some of the comedians have gone after you. Does that hurt your feelings, or have you developed a thick skin?
I don't really have time to pay attention, and I do have a thick skin, and people are always asking, like, are you upset by the judges' comments? And to be honest, I take the constructive part, and the rest of it, I don't even remember what they say. I don't know. I take a lot of criticism, so it's their job. They're there to do their job, and I appreciate that.
So let's dispel the rumors that you're a diva on the set. You don't talk to the other dancers.
I love them, except for the fact that I have to miss my kids when I'm out there. There's most of them I will stay in touch with. I mean, we have so much fun, from the hair people to the makeup people to all the cast and crew, all the dancers. It is like a big family unit, and it truly is. And actually, a lot of the people that work on the show, like the hair and makeup people, they're like, you know, we love all of the groups of people that come through here, but they're like, from the very beginning, you guys were all very close. I laugh so hard when I'm with them. Like, most of them are young and they're going out at night and staying out, and I'm like, I am too old for that.
You know, it's interesting because the judges may have their feelings about you, but the fans certainly keep you coming back week after week. What does their support mean to you?
There are no words to describe it. I say this jokingly, but I mean it. The fans' votes, my supporters, the people who believe in me, I think more than I believe in myself, are the ones that are keeping me on the show, because certainly it's not my dancing. And to them, I say thank you so much for caring and believing in me.
And we'll have more with Kate Gosselin tomorrow on Today, including her reaction to criticism over starting production on yet another reality show. Back at 7:50 with more of our exclusive interview with Kate Gosselin, who's out with a new book called I Just Want You to Know. Last night, Kate survived for another week on Dancing with the Stars, but can she survive the criticism of starting production on yet another reality show? When people heard you writing this book, a lot of people assumed it was going to be a John bashing book, and it is anything but that. I mean, you talk about your relationship as a married couple trying to raise these 8 kids. Mm-hmm. You also make some confessions about yourself and John. You say, much of what I said to John was unwarranted. I could have watched what I said better, could have guarded my tongue better. What have you learned about yourself, Kate?
I learned that in the heat of the moment, I have a sharp tongue. And you know, looking back, there's probably a lot of people that I love that I probably spoke to inappropriately. And those are the people that are beside you to support you and love you. And I've really learned to watch what I say.
Do you regret the things you said to John along the way?
I think everybody in life says things at times that they regret. So there are things I probably do. But this book was not hard to write because I put myself back in that time when we were living on Andrew Avenue, when our series started, the house that everybody remembers.
When things were good.
When things were good. And I can wholly go there. I can go there and not have anger or regret or hatred. I can go there and those memories are preserved as good memories. And if they're preserved as good memories for me, I want them to be preserved as good memories for my kids as well.
Now you're starting a new show with TLC, Twist of Kate, where you're going to travel all over the country visiting with families who are dealing with their own issues with kids and all that entails. Do you think you're adding more fuel to the fire? More ammunition for somebody like John to say, here she goes?
Well, I don't see another option. I have 8 children to provide for, and this is a great opportunity. It's certainly not going to cut the mustard being a nurse working, 12-hour shifts 6 days a week. I wouldn't see the kids any more than I see them now. And so this is an opportunity that I have that I've grasped, can't even talk, it's too early, onto, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm thankful for the opportunities that I have so I can provide for my kids.
I don't blame her for it. She's got to work.
She's got to support herself.
Absolutely.